guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Chioma. This is Chioma Stitches free tutorial. Today I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this very simple but very classy Bubu dress, a short Bubu gown that's been trending. And so basically what you need for this is 1.5 yards of fabric, and the fabric you're going to be working with, you have to be sure that this fabric is at least 60 inches long, because it's going to be short. But if the fabric is lesser than 60 inches long, when you fold it in half, you're going to be getting something shorter than 30. And although the dress is going to be an off shoulder, so this dress is going to come up really above your knee. So for a proper long one, if you want to make it longer as well, you can also use a longer length of fabric, or you can join the shoulders. But for the one I'm making right now, the shoulders will not be joined. It will be it's just that's why the fabric is folded into 4. Alright guys, on finishing off this beautiful short Bubu dress, this is what we cut out, and I went ahead to weave the edges to give it a nice finishing at the edges, so that when I join the elastic fabric to it, it will not be pulling off. Of course, the other part of the fabric, I would have done that too, but I have noticed that when I fold it and stitch on it, it's finer than when I weave it through. But that's my choice. Of course, you can decide to do whatever you want to do. So what I do is, it's only the neckline I weave. Okay. Alright guys, when finished showing off this beautiful Bubu dress, I've gone ahead to weave the neckline. I've weaved it, the part I'm going to be attaching the elastic. I've weaved it to give it a neat finishing, so that when I join it, it will not be pulling. And I also went ahead to mark the edges, 4 parts of it. This is the one side of the shoulder, and the other side I marked it with a faint chalk, so that it's different color from the fabric, so I can easily see it, and of course that it will easily clean off. Okay. And I also marked the center back and the center front. I marked it with a chalk, so it's easy for me to attach it. And this is the elastic, and I'm going to go ahead. Please guys, when you are sewing, please try to use a black thread to join this elastic. That way when you fold the elastic and it's stretchy, it's only black thread that will be showing, because the thread is definitely going to show. Let me show you now. This is how I fold in the elastic to give it a neat finishing. Right, you fold in this way, and then you turn it in this way. You have a beautiful folded 2.5 inches band. So when you use your 1/2 inch to join it all around, see how very stretchy it is, guys. When you use your 1/2 inch to join it all around, it's going to be giving you 2 inches left. Okay, now this is it. Also, this is what I have also done. I've pinned on the 4 sides. This is the middle. This place has a seam line, so it's easy to see. So the other edge, I pinned it, and then I pinned the center front and the other shoulder back. Now what I'm going to do is, because of this seam side, this place that has a seam, and I'm going to be placing this part at the back, so it will easily tell you where the back of the dress is. Even though it doesn't matter, you can wear anywhere as front, but to keep this seam line, or you can also put it on one of the shoulders. That can also work. Okay, let me just show you quickly how I'm going to be joining this. Now here, you're going to start pinning. You pin on these strategic places, parts of the dress. You look for you pin here, one side to here, and then the other part that has the marking here, you pin it to the center part, right? And then you go ahead and pin all around. This is to help you manage the gather that will come from the excess of the neckline, right? Because the neckline is already around 48 inches. Okay, but this is shorter because one need to grip, but it can be elastic enough to cover up 48 inches. So for that reason, when you sew it, as you are sewing, you are going to be drawing it, you'll be stretching it out and sewing. So when you are done, it's going to come together. So but when you now make all these markings all around, it's going to even out the spread of the gather around the neckline. I'm just going to go and finish it off and show you guys what this beautiful work looks like. Please keep watching. Alright guys, I've gone ahead to join the elastic band to the dress, to the neckline, right, after pinning. And this is why I had to weave it, so that when I'm done sewing, it will be neat, it will not have rough edges, and it will not be pulling off the material. Okay, and then I'm also finishing off. If you look closely, you will see here that I'm finishing off the edges, the other edges of the dress. I'm going to finish off both sides and the down parts as well. That's for that. And then when you are done, we're making dress like this, dress like a butterfly. When you are done with all this, what you're going to do now is bring it down, right? Okay, so depending on how free you want this dress to be, for this one, I want someone who is a size 16 to be able to wear this. A size 14, size 16 to be able to wear this. And for that, I'm leaving a lot of allowance inside the dress. And for that, what I'm going to do is I come here and I take 8 inches inside and I mark. Now for the hole where the hand is supposed to pass through, for the armhole, what I did was I come down by 10 inches. So you come down by 10 inches and you mark it with your chalk, just as still on the line of your 8 inches, and you pin. Remember, we do a lot of pinning in this fabric. When you're working with silk, you have to pin a lot. And this is where I'm going to start sewing down. So I'm going to measure my 8 inches down, and I'm making very, very light marks that I can see, because when you mark, you hold it down with the pin. We're going to do this all the way down, mark and pin. Now before you get to this place, you have to first, before you get to the last part of the dress, you have to first fold it. You have to fold it to give neat finishing. Okay, you have to fold the edge of this, the back and the front. You have to fold it and sew just like I did here. I'm going to do to have a neatness. And please don't forget to iron. When you're done, iron it properly. Iron properly. And then so you continue and just sew a straight line. That's it, just a straight line. There's no need to add any curves or stuff. It's going to be a very, very free dress. So make a straight line, knowing that it's big enough for whoever and whatever size of person you want to do it. Okay, let me show you what I have done. This is the one I have made already. Look at it. This is the stitch line, just straight line all the way down to the end. You can see this. Okay, now this is the finishing for the down the edges. You see that everywhere is neatly finished. This is the joining. This is a very, very easy dress, guys. If you watch this video closely and you take notes and you're not a beginner, you can make this both cutting and sewing in an hour. You can make this, honestly. 1 hour is just enough. Alright guys, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if it was any helpful to you. And when you try yours, do it to tag me to it, if it's on Facebook or Instagram at Chioma Stitches. And please do not forget to subscribe if you've not subscribed already, so that you get updates when I get notified when I post more videos. It's your support that is going to help me post more videos. So if you liked it, if it was any helpful, please support us by subscribing and liking this video and sharing it if you can. And I will do my best to do better videos with better lighting for the next one. Thank you so much.